Fired up. Fired up to be here. Guys, what a beautiful day it is today. Friday morning, right? Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in upstate New York, about 100 miles north of New York City. And I'm excited. You know why I'm excited? Because there's possibility. That's why. Now, the reason why I wanted to jump on the call, I have a little time to myself. I just wanted to jump on the call and let you know that I was thinking about you. I care for you. I want to help you grow, right? Now, how do I help you grow? Now, let's talk about what happens when you join the company. What happens when you want to get success? Okay. Number one, when you join the company, you get an IBO number. Now, what's the IBO number? The IBO number is a number that generates in the company that allows you to get paid on services all around the world. That's number one. Number two, the person that's working with you will help you get your business started. We'll get your website taken care of. All the little stuff that you make no money on. See, we are here to help you. You are not alone. Now, from there, we would go ahead and we go and we sit down with you and we help you go through the customers. And then we help you build an empire. Now, let me ask you a question. Glenn Stanford, do you know who he is? If you don't know, let me tell you. He has 60,000 agents that work for him, 60,000 plus agents that work for him, okay? And this is what goes on. Every time a deal gets sold in this company, he gets paid. He's not even selling the real estate. He's having conferences now. He's doing what he's got to do. Gary Keller, 139,000 plus agents for a company, real estate company. They're one of the largest real estate companies out there, if not the biggest in recruitments. Gary Keller didn't go out and talk to 139,000 agents. Okay. Exit Realty, they have that too, right? Another system in there too. So guys, you want to focus on building an empire. Customers is very simple. Now, let me ask you a question. Do customers go get business partners or do business partners go get customers? Oh my God. Exactly. Right. So again, you want to talk to people. People go out and get customers. It's plain and simple. We are a customer acquisition company. Every time somebody joins your team, they're going to go out and get about 3 services. 3. I didn't say 15. I didn't say 30. 3 services. Now, if you can't get 3 services between you and your friends, this ain't for you. Turn the thing off. Go back to work. Go do whatever you're doing. But if you're willing to go get 3 services and take your business to the next level and unlock the commission plan that will put gas in your car so you can make money. Now, if you can't do that, then stop right here. You ain't got to worry about anything else. Now, the first position in the company is CQ. We got to get you customer qualified as quickly as possible. Because if we don't get you, did you notice we? Did I say we? Okay, we do this together. My team do this together. 700 people on my team, 685 right now, I think right now, as of today, right? 685 people on my team. And I help them to build their team. I help them with, getting on the right tracks. Okay. So we're here to help you. One team, one dream. Your success is my success. Is Joe Capello's regional director, Joe Capello, regional director, Jovan Dudley. That's their success. Do not leave your success into somebody else's hands. Now, let's talk about this. You join a company and they tell you, you need training. What do? You tell them, no, I got to go to a wedding. I got to go to a birthday party. I got to go to my bar mitzvah. I got to go wherever I got to go. No, you say, I will be there. Why? Because you need training. See, the information that you have, that you learn from your friends, from your school, from your teachers, from the people you're around, your parents, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, all that information is garbage because you need it. You need new information. You need new information to take this business to the next level. Now, I love when people say to me, oh, I joined one of those companies and it didn't work for me. Well, it does work for a lot of people. It works for the people that work, right? So it's very simple. Okay. So the next thing is that we're going to get you customer qualified. Now, can you make an agreement that we're going to get customer qualified? If you can't, I'm telling you, just turn off the video. Go Go fishing or something. Go spend time with your family. Go spend more valuable time doing things that you need to do. Okay. But if you can get customer qualified and get those free services, we're looking at you now. We're saying, oh, we found a leader. We found somebody that wants it. We found somebody that's willing to put the work in. And now we're going to get you the ETL, which is executive team leader. Now that's 30 customers between you and your team, right? 30 customers. Now take away the 7 that you got or the 10 that you got. Now you only need 20. Okay. And there's a point scale behind it where we're going to show you all that. It's very simple. Okay. Now, every time when you get cluster qualified, you're going to get a check for $75. Write that down. $75 customer qualified. Now you're eligible to collect the money, right? Now every time somebody joins your team and they go out and get a couple customers, you're going to get paid $50 when they're directly connected to you. Isn't that great? You're going to get $50 for doing nothing. Okay. The next step in the position is executive team leader. Every time somebody joins your team and they get some customers and you're an executive team leader, you're going to get $50. Now, the third position in the company is called regional director. This is where the money's at. This is where you decide if you really want to take this to the next level or if you just want to keep it part-time still. This is where you'll get paid $150 every time somebody goes out and gets some customers. Now, $150. Now, let me just talk about this, right? If you do one CQ a day at regional director, that's $150. Now, 150 times 30 days in a month, let's say, whatever. I don't want to go over all that, right? The 30 days in a month, what are you going to make? Right? Get your calculator out. Okay. This is interactive. This is about you and your future. Okay. So now we have 150. Look, 150 times 30. It's $4,500. You're going to make $4,500 for doing one CQ. Now, how long does it take you to do one CQ, customer qualified, to get somebody paid? Because if you don't get them paid, guess what happens? They're gone within 30 days. Because you have to have that belief check. See, I got a check for $39.95 3 years ago, and I was excited. I was out of my mind. I was like, you know what? This company's going to start paying me a lot more money because this is passive income. This is residual income. I didn't do anything, and I got paid. Okay? So that's $4,500 a month, right? Now, if you times that times 12, that's $54,000 a year by just doing one CQ a day. So you ever want to talk to me? You ever want to know what I'm doing? I'm doing a CQ. I got to get a CQ done a day, period. That's it. End of story. I'm here to help people grow their business. Now, the second thing is that let's say you go out and you produce a regional director. And they go out and they get CQs done, like Joe and Jovan, right? All the regional directors, right? When they go out and produce a regional director, you're going to make $100 every time somebody gets some customers. And you didn't even do anything. They did it. And they're building their dream. See, Joe has a big dream. He went to Puerto Rico and realized he wants to live in Puerto Rico and he wants to travel with his girl. And he wants to do what he wants to do. Okay. Now, the second thing is every time. So let's talk about that. So that's $100 times 30 is $3,000. Now, take the 4,500 that you're doing. Take the 3,000 you're getting from one RD. Now, let's talk about a second RD. That's 6,000. If Joe and Jovan go out and do one CQ a day, and I do one CQ a day, that's 4,500 and 6,000. Did you understand that? Do I got to break it down for you? If I have to break it down for you, call me, okay, and I'll help you. Okay, you have my number because you're on my team. Okay, and you're in my chat. So when you're in my chat, you have communication with me at all times. Okay, if I'm not available, it's because I'm helping somebody make money, and I'm helping somebody doing a PVZ. See, the only thing that matters in this company is PVZ, private business Zoom. When is your next Zoom? See, a Zoom, you're one PVZ away from an explosion in your business. Now, let me tell you how this all operated, okay? Just so you understand how this works. Because I think a lot of people are confused that this is going to happen by osmosis. This is going to happen by praying. This is going to happen by just watching everybody do what everybody do. This is going to happen by going to a training for the 19,000th time, okay? This is how it's going to work. And this is how you're going to win here. Okay. You're going to win by having a PVZ, and somebody's going to walk in that meeting and somebody's going to get excited. Somebody's going to be like, oh my God, I want this. I understand it. I get it. I need this. And they're going to be an Al Bellington. They're going to be a Bawa. They're going to be a Javon Dudley working towards regional vice president. They're going to be a Joe Capello, regional director Joe Capello, working towards regional vice president. Now, what I did is, let me tell you a little bit what I did and how I got where I am today. See, I lived in New York. I lived in Dallas, Texas. Okay. And I was building a business and I was excited. I was fired up. And you know what? Things happened to me and it threw me off my game. And I had to decide what I really want in life. I really had to look at myself in the mirror and say, do I want this or do I want that? And I decided I wanted that because I didn't want that at that time. That was not for me. So I needed to move on. So I moved to Florida and I disconnected from an individual that wasn't part of my life anymore, that I needed to not be around anymore because we were not on the same goals. And I had to disconnect. And it was very hard, but I had to do it for me. See, for me, okay? For me and my future and my team and where I wanted to go, because I knew time was very limited. I didn't have a lot of time. I don't know if you do, but I don't have a lot of time. So I need to get this done ASAP. So I went to Florida. I stayed there for about a month, chilled out, just walked the beach, checked everything out. And I just decided that I need to go home. So I drove to New York. I couldn't even drive home. I was so hurt that I needed to call someone to come down and pick me and ride with me back up to New York. I took him to Pier 51 in Fort Lauderdale. We looked at the big ships. We looked at the boats. We looked at all the things that are in Fort Lauderdale. And then from there, we got on a car and we drove home. We got to Pennsylvania because I just, I was driving all of a sudden. I got a trailer with all my stuff in the back of the trailer. Okay. A 6x12 enclosed trailer. Okay. And I was so hurt that I ran out of gas in the middle of the street. I'll never forget it. I ran out of gas somewhere in Pennsylvania and I was stuck. And the guy looks at me that I was driving with. He goes, man, don't you look at the gas tank? I'm like, no, man, I'm so lost right now. I don't even know what's happening. I'm so lost right now. So we called the tow truck. The tow truck pulled us to the gas station. We got gas. We drove back and we started driving home. When I got home, I had my house rented out. I couldn't even live in my own home. I had to sleep on a couch for a month because the people that were in my house were renting it and they were in a little bit of a month lease. So I had nowhere to live, but I didn't care. See, I wanted my new life and I knew it started on that couch. And I laid on that couch and I kept saying to myself, I am a better person. I deserve more. I want more. I'm going to get more. Did you notice I say I am? Go on the YouTube videos and look for I am. Okay. It's I am affirmations. Start listening to that. I am powerful. I am this. I am that. Right. So I just kept listening to positive things. I listened to the power of positive thinking by Norman Vince Lapille that I was forced to listen to because Monica Bernardino said to me, soon to be a senior vice president, said to me, Michael, you need to listen to this video. You're negative. So I listened to that video and it changed my life. See, nobody cares about your health except the doctor and the morgue. So don't tell anybody. That's what I learned in that book. Okay. Now, Think and Grow Rich. I read in there the three things that people lean towards when it comes to depression, when it comes to losing someone, when it comes to a breakup, when it comes to a divorce, when it comes to a death. There's three things that people lean towards: drugs, alcohol, and suicide. When I saw that and I saw my friends doing what they're doing, I said, you know what? I don't want that. I got a mother that's watching me live. I got a brother who is watching me live. I got a family. I got friends. I got everybody watching me. Not supporting me. Did you notice I said not supporting me, except my mother? But they're watching me. Everybody's watching you, including your own children and your own family. The closest person to you is watching you. You. Watching you. They're watching you fail. That's what I noticed. So I said, you know what? Got to make this work. I called up Senior Vice President. Actually, Senior Vice President Pat Mazur called me. He said, Michael, what are you doing? I said, it's been a year and I'm not really doing ACN. I know, but I'm playing with it. I come to the calls. I listen. I play with it. He goes, Michael, I need you to come to the convention. I said, what convention? He goes, it's a convention that's going to be in Cleveland, Ohio this weekend. I said, it's Wednesday. I can't get there. And he goes, that's okay. I understand you can't get there, but a leader figures it out. A leader will get there. I said, what do I got to do, Pat? He said, Mike, I'll make a deal with you. You make a deal with me. You go ahead and you show up at that convention. If I see your face in that convention, I will help you, guide you, and show you everything we got to do. And I will be there every step of the way. And I won't walk away. Because you see, I need commitment. I need to know that you're on the same train as I am. I said, okay, let me see what I can do. So I didn't know what to do. I sat back. I thought about it, prayed, talked to God. I did it all. And then I said, you know what? Let me go on a WhatsApp and let me see if there's a bus or a train or a car or somebody that's leaving New York City that I can jump in the car with, that I can go to Pennsylvania with. I mean, I could go to Cleveland, Ohio. And now I had a job and I was selling real estate for a company where it's kind of like a job. And I had to ask for vacation time. And he said to me, no vacation. You don't have any vacation. Hey, Rob, I got news for you. I got to go on vacation. I have a brother that's sick and I need to take care of business and I need to do what I got to do. I got a good friend of mine who's really, really not doing well right now. And I need to spend some time with him and I got to get there. Well, we got to, it's a job, guys. It's a job. They are not going to give you what you want. So understand that they want that they own you until you disconnect. And if you disconnect, welcome to freedom. If you don't disconnect, you're still going to be in the rat race. Now, I said, okay, no problem. He said, Mike, you could go, blah, 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 blah. I went, okay. I got it. But I reached out on WhatsApp. Melissa Street got a hold of me. Soon to be a senior vice president, Melissa Street got a hold of me. We got a bus leaving from Connecticut. I said, really? Awesome. She goes, yep, it's $100. Meet me in Handham, Connecticut at 5 a.m., at 4 a.m., between 4 and 5 a.m. The bus leaves and we're going to do what we got to do. And there's 75 people leaving the bus. Do you want a bus? Yes. When can you send the money? I Venmoed the money. I Venmoed $85 or $100 or something for the bus ride. I got on a bus. I called Harsh. I said, Harsh, I'm going to be there. I figured it out. I'm excited. Okay, man, that's what a leader does. Okay, good. Yeah, whatever. So I got on a bus. I was driving 12 hours on a bus ride with 75 motivated people that were excited, that were taking their levels to the next level. They weren't accepting mediocrity. They weren't accepting average. They were accepting they wanted more. We were praying. We were eating chicken out of a box. We were doing all these things that you would never do because of COVID anymore. But anyway, that's before COVID, right? Now, in the middle of the bus ride, I text Mr. Senior Vice President Pat Mazur. I said, man, I can't believe I'm on a bus, 12 hours in the back of a bus, and I got a headache, and I don't know if I made a mistake here, man. I don't know. And he wrote back, you need a bus ride to take away all your bullshit excuses that you got. I said, all right, I'm not going to get any sympathy from him, so I'm just going to let that go. I said, got it, and I moved on. And I got to the convention, and I was in a hotel. They stopped at the hotel, and Regional Vice President Harsh Patel was staying in another hotel with some other guys. I disconnected from that group. I got an Uber up to Harsh's hotel. I stayed with Harsh. I learned what he was doing. I watched everything he was doing. I learned how he was interacting with people. I watched how he was driving people to the convention. I watched how he was make sure that the seats were available for his team. See, the convention's not for him. It's for his team. That's what I noticed. And at the end of that, event when we were there, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything in the company for like a year. Okay, I mentally quit. Okay, if you went through what I went through, you would have quit too. Okay, I just had to. I had to go figure my life out. So I said to Harsh, I said, man, I'm excited. I'm going to take this to the next level. Rah, 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 rah. He goes, really awesome, man. I'm excited about this. I think we can do it. I know we can do it. You got what it takes. And I kept saying to myself, everything I learned in Dallas, Texas, I was spending time with the top guys in the company that been doing it 19 years at that time. Very, very successful individuals that know all the answers, that know all the tricks, that know all the things that you need to do to get your business to the next level. And they also know what not to do. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. He goes, you are? I said, yeah. Let's go talk to Mike Mazer. I said, Mike Mazer? I don't need to talk to him. I didn't do anything. He goes, no. Let's go just tell him that you just say hello. I said, no. I don't want to talk to Mike. Why not? Because I didn't do anything. I don't deserve his time. Look at the line. Look at the line that people want to talk to him. I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy right now. Maybe someday I will be the guy. I don't know. So I went ahead and Harsh dragged me down to meet Mike. As soon as I seen Mike looked at me. I looked at Mike and he goes, what's up? I said, what's up? He goes, I'm glad you're here. I said, yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. He goes, are you ready to take this company to make billions and billions and billions of customers? Are you ready? Are you ready for 20,000 reps a month? Are you ready? I said, yeah, I'm ready. Good. Let's get to work. Enough with the playing around. And from there on, then the words that he said to me sunk in my head. And then I was at a conference on Saturday night with Mike and Pat were talking. And my broker calls me up. He's like, all this stuff, all this nonsense, jigger jabber, just complete nonsense about what I was doing. I didn't take a day off for a year for this company. I take one day off and I got to listen to a bunch of nonsense. And I said to myself, I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with building somebody else's dream. And I'm done with everybody around me that doesn't want to support me. I'm done with you. And I told him, I'm done. I'm resigning. When I come back, we're going to have a serious talk. And it ain't going to what you want to hear. So make sure you got a pen and make sure it's recorded. Because I'm not going to be treated like this. Now, I'm taking care of business right now in my life because I need to. And then from there, I went home and I called the man up. I said, listen, I'm done. Disconnect me. And then I was talking to Pat Mazer and he's like, again, see, I'm talking to my mentors. I'm talking to my coach. I'm talking to the person that has what I want, that lives the house and the dreams and the cars and the vacations and the way they treat people, how dedicated they are, how consistent they are, how I know they could be there at any time with a flip of a phone call. I could call them right now. I don't know about you, but I'll tell you what I got right here. I got 5 stars. See that? What's the first one say? My mother. Why? She put me on this planet. Number 2, I got my mentor, Harsh Patel. 3, I got Pat. I got Michael. And I got my 2 regional directors. And I got people under there that deserve my time. Bawa, Jason Yesser, and Al Bellington. You know why? Because those are the people I'm focused on. Those are the people that are doing the work. Those are the people that want it. And they move up the ladder. And they get a lot of my attention. When they call, I take the call. Now, understand that I resigned from the company, and Pat calls me up and says, Michael, you need to go to training. You need training. I said, I don't need any training. I went to training already. It's the same stuff every time. Why do I got to keep going? He said, because you don't teach it. If you can't teach it, you don't know it. I said, no, I can't teach it. He goes, exactly. I'll see you at training. Now, where training you want to go to? I said, well, there's one in Connecticut with Jeff Street and Melissa Street. And then there's also the one in, which is about 2 hours away, about 2.5 hours away from my house. And then there's one in New York City on Saturday. On Saturday, New York City at 10 a.m. And then on Tuesday at 7 p.m. So I was like, well, which one am I going to go to? So I jumped on a train. I went down to New York City. I learned at the Friday Night Leadership. I walked into a Friday Night Leadership for the first time with all the champions, all the rock star champions down there in New York City. And I got in there, and Jeannie Asante, soon to be a regional vice president, said to me, get up, you're up, do the 1 through 8. No. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I haven't done it in a year. I got to study more. I got to pray more. I got to, all that. And she goes, get up, you could do it. And I got up and did the 1 through 8 for the first time in a year. And I was like, wow. Now, I called harsh because I wanted to know where the Friday night leadership was. I left here at 4 o'clock in the afternoon to get there by 7 because you got to find parking. And then I would get out of that training and I would go home and I would drive 2 hours. I get home around midnight. I go to sleep. I get up at 7 a.m. I actually get up at 5 a.m. I get on a train at 6 a.m. I take the train down to New York City, $40, 2 hours in a train. I get into Grand Central. I buy another ticket for the subway. I get into the subway. I take the subway to the one and the one shoot down to Pennsylvania Hotel. I do my trainings on Saturday. I stay there for 2 hours. I sit in the back of the room. I listen to Rick Cardero. I listen to Mara Cardero, regional vice presidents in the company, having massive success, and I was just like, Rick walks up to me. He goes, "You want this, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, I do. I do want it." He goes, "Good. Come here every Saturday." I said, "Yeah, but I don't have anybody here. It's really not working for me. I don't know what to do." Stop thinking about your team and start working on you. When you work on you, everybody else will follow. I said, "Okay. If I don't see your face here every Saturday, lose my phone number because I'm not taking your call. I'm done with you, bro. I'm done. I'm done playing the game with you. Okay. You know you want it. You're just not consistent. Pay attention. Pay attention to the speaker and take notes because one day you're going to be up there teaching it. One day you're going to be a regional vice president, senior vice president, and you need the education. So don't talk about your team no more because you have none." So no problem. So from there, I did what I had to do, guys. So, it's all about going to trainings. I went to trainings every day for a year down there. I went to conventions. And this is what I realized. Conventions is where it happens. Virtual conventions is even better because you could do it in your underwear. You could do it in your shorts. You could do it from anywhere. And you can get that information that you need from the top people in the company. This Saturday, we are having a virtual convention. You need to go. If you don't go, then you're not going to make it. You're just not going to, you don't have the education. You're not going to be able to take your business to the next level. You're not going to be doing YouTube, talking on the porch to yourself. You're not going to be doing any of it. You're going to be at your job, going to work, listening to your boss, telling you what to wear, what to do, where to go, how to go on vacation, all that, right? What to eat, when to eat, all of it. Now, if you want that, stay there. Don't worry about it. Don't go to the convention. Don't go to the convention. Okay. But if you want to take the easy way out, and I call it the easy way out because you don't pay attention in your home. You got your son there. You got your daughter there. You got things going on. So what you need to do is that if you could go to the virtual, I need you to go to the virtual. Okay. That right there will change the game for you. Now, the virtual is good, but let me tell you what we got going on next weekend. We have a convention in California, in Casa Mesa, California, where it's our last convention for the year. And we are going to be knocking down the doors. And we are bringing everybody to California to take their business to the next level. Now, the people that show up in California, that buy a ticket, buy a hotel, take time away from their family, that show up at this convention, tell the leaders and tell me and tell everybody that you want it and you're willing to pay a price. You see, not everybody's going to win here because not everybody wants to go to training. Not everybody wants to go to school. Not everybody wants to do now, if you want little money, then stay where you are. But if you want big money, if you want to be a regional vice president, if you want to be a senior vice president in this company, you need training. Just like anything else, we drive a tractor trailer across the United States. You need training. You get a job at McDonald's. Guess what? The first day, you need training. You get real estate. You work for a real estate company. I don't care what company it is. You need training because the education that you get when you take the state test is not the education you need to sell real estate. You need training. Training will take your business to the next level. The question is, how are you getting the training? How? How? Tell me how. Put it down below how you're getting the training. Is it on YouTube by somebody else's training? Is it by the senior vice presidents of the company, the #1 senior vice presidents in the entire world of the company that have been doing it for 19 years, that know all the issues, know all the shortcuts, know how to get it done the fastest way so you can spend more time with your family? Or do you want to play with this? If you want to play with this, then play with it on your own. But if you want to take this business to the next level, if you want to have thousands of customers, and if you want to have thousands of business partners, when Senior Vice President Mike Mazer told me, Michael, I got people on my team that I made $100,000 on. I've never trained. I've never talked to. I don't even know who they are. I've never laid my eyes on them. And they're in countries that I've never stepped foot in. When I heard that, I was done. I realized I need education. See, I want to know who you're helping today. I want to know who you're signing up today. I want to know who you're inspiring today. Because if you're not, that's not ACN. That's the ACN fan club. But if you want to take your business to the next level and show up so you could go up, you need to be at this California event. Period. End of story. Done. No questions asked. You shouldn't be asking, what's going on? Should I go? Should I not go? Should I? No. If you want to take your business to the next level, if you want to get phone calls from Senior Vice President Mike Mazer, Senior Vice President Patrick Mazer, or if you want to get phone calls from soon to be a 6-7 year Senior Vice President, Regional Vice President right now, Harsh Patel. If you want to be a Circle of Champions member and you want to be, in the elite group, the elite of the elite, handpicked by the founders to take this company to billions and billions and billions of customers, you need training. And the deal is, how are you getting the training? I need to know how, because there's only one way, and that's to show up. Because when your team sees you going to training, learning, knowing more, knowing the answers, and guys, knowing the right thing, because you think you know it all, and you're out talking about the company. Oh, this is that, and we do services, and you can do gas, electric, TV, and cell phone. No, we don't teach that. We teach, do you look for other ways of making money? You do? Great. I'm not the expert. Talk to somebody else. See, that's the biggest things I got. The other things I used to do is go to these conventions and take all the people speaking and friend them all on social media, Facebook, Instagram. I used to do it all. I used to friend them all and look at them all. See, this is what happens when somebody doesn't go to the convention. No, not the guy or the girl. I don't take the call. I don't need to. Why would I take the call for somebody who didn't go to the convention and didn't want to be inspired than somebody that's just trying to wing it? Somebody that's trying to take the shortcuts, somebody that's not even paying attention, somebody that doesn't even show up to Friday Night Leadership when they can do it in shorts, when they can do it in shorts, right? Who? Don't take the call. They're not the one. Spend time with the people that you deserve, that deserve your time. Okay, guys, I'm just fired up, as you can see. Now, next Saturday, National Convention, California. We're fired up. Javon Dudley, Regional Director, gonna be there. Regional Director, Joe Capello, gonna be there, bringing his fiance, bringing his soulmate. Okay, bringing the soulmate. You understand what he's doing? He's bringing his soulmate. Why? Because he knows and she knows that Joe's going Regional Vice President, Senior Vice President. Javon Dudley, they are regional directors in the company. They don't need to be there. They're going to support their team and everybody else that's going, okay? Guys, fired up, man. Fired up to be here. Fired up about this education that we're going to get next weekend. And this weekend, you got the virtual. If you can't go to California, I got a solution. Turn the computer on Saturday. Tell all your friends I'm watching something that's going to bring in passive income, residual income, so I don't have to keep doing what I'm doing right now for the rest of my life. See, what you're doing right now, can you live your dreams and desires? Can you take your business? Can you take your friendships and travel the country and see things and enjoy nature and enjoy and not be involved in that rat race, that average world? Go to work, get paid. Go to work, get paid. Go to work. Oh, don't go to work, don't get paid. No, you're not in that world. If you can't do that, you can't live your dreams and desires. One question: why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? You're doing it because you need a paycheck. You're doing it because you're living paycheck to paycheck. How about become financially free so you could do whatever you want, whenever you want. Now, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Education, my man. Education, my woman. Education. You need education. And that's where I am today. It's all because of these conventions. When I walked into my convention for the first time in Phoenix, Arizona, I said, oh my God, there's 1,800 people over there in the corner that flew from Japan. And we weren't even in Japan yet. And they were coming in just to get motivated. So when they open up Japan, they could take what they got to go. And then I Googled the price on what it takes to fly from Japan to here. And I was complaining about $400. Well, at $400, I'm not flying to Japan. I'm in the country. I'm coming from New York to Phoenix. I'll shut up. I don't even know what I was thinking. So whatever you got to do to get there, I'm fired up for you to be part of the team. I'm fired up. Let's get you customer qualified. Let's get you paid. If you don't make any money, you don't get paid. The second thing is, let's get you to ETL. And how you're going to get to ETL, how you're going to get to regional director, and how you get to senior vice president is one secret. And one secret that I need you to write down. And I need you to put it in the box down below. And I need you to understand this. And I just want you to write this down so you know. So I don't want, there's no secrets, okay? Now, I just going to give you one secret. And I want you to just say it to me, text it to me, and just tell me, okay? So I know that you're watching this video. See, if I get this on my phone, I know that you're the one. I know that you watched my video and that you're getting inspired. I know that I don't come here just because I got nothing better to do. I have 700 people on my team, plus people on my team, 675 or something, right? They all want my phone call. They all want my help. But not one regional director, regional vice president, and senior vice president has never been promoted without going to a convention. And virtual doesn't count. A live convention. Do you understand that? Okay, good. Write that down. I'll say it again. Not one person has become a regional director, regional vice president, senior vice president without going to a live convention. That's it. End of story. Guys, I'm fired up. I'm praying for you to have success. I pray for you to have your family, your friends. I want you to get everything you want. And how you're going to get it is with residual income, passive income, because nobody's going to tell you what to do. Okay. I work with a lot of real estate agents. Number one, they're only as good as their last deal. Write that down. They're only as good as their last deal. If they keep selling, they get paid. If they don't sell, they don't get paid. Number two, if they did 40 houses this year, guess what they have to do next year? 40 houses. The third thing is, have you ever heard of a retirement party for a realtor? I have not. Okay. What I see is a funeral, and I seen them taking the lockbox to the gravesite. And senior vice president called me up. Pat Mason called me up one day. Michael, I want to save you from heart attack. I go, why is that? He said, I want to get that lockbox out of your hand, because if you get that lockbox out of your hand, you will not have a heart attack. Because you agree, if you want to do 40 houses next year, you're going to have to do another. You're probably going to have a heart attack, and you wouldn't even be here. I was like, yeah, you're right. I got to do something about it. And I'm excited because we're all partners together. We're all going to take our business to the next level. Thank you for spending time with me, listening to me. I got to go do a PVZ. I'm late. I got people calling me, texting me because I got excited again. Guys, I love you all. Have a great day. All right, bye.